Last we found our intrepid hero. His car is in a lake. All right, great. Gotta turn this down. Actually, my ear nearly explode. All right. So it's been a week. Apparently, I can move with the mouse key, the WASD. All right, let's just talk to everybody.
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be South Samaran, possibly Sigayan, also known as the apricot suzerainty.
The same place the guy who sells stuff is from?
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataract.
Oh, sounds like my grandma.
Then how does she know you're here?
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another, locked himself in that woodshed over there.
Oh, interesting.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of ill omen?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anybody told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where could somebody stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave.
I'm looking for a free place to stay so I don't have to give up my money.
That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, you're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
Okay. There's this guy who makes me give him money every night so I don't die in the code.
That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside. So we don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours.
And why isn't anybody using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
You got yourself a tenant!
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
I'll be very quiet.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Hey, I don't have much money, Kim. So, what is in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
So, you're like off the radar?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
Who else is in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east. But they are away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Nah, yeah, I met them.
I'm sure you did. Nature keeps them in rotation. A new face pops up every now and then, and an old one disappears and is forgotten. This is who we are.
Any way to make a little bit of money around here?
Here, for you, no officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Is there anything here?
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Pox?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
And the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Alright.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the Dolorian Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
And why abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
Or what about down the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Apartment or electrical plant?
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Anything else?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
The fish market?
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
Anything else?
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
What about yourself?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant Double Harrier de Bose.
Quite a handle you got there.
I know anything
So
about...
many titles. One of them, double.
know anything about Lost Jacket?
What do you want with a lost jacket?
That's an excellent question, ma'am.
I'm just not in retrieving lost things.
Aye. Laundry fetchers are some of the most honorable people I know. Are you getting a reward for it at least?
No.
What? You're fetching someone's missing laundry free of charge? Do you not have anything better to do?
In fact, he does.
Shush!
None of my business, either way. How you spend your hours is... Anyhow, you might ask Lillian if she's seen anything lately. That girl's got a way of attracting lost and broken things.
Alright, let's see what's in here.
The door has seen better days.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a...
Dude, I'm poor. If you couldn't tell, I don't have any fucking money. Ooh.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight, like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman. You use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, reducing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath. The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. You almost look like a professional. The beardless nature of your cheeks makes the expression seem even more like a terrifying grimace.
Oh well.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your...
Alright. Since I have my badge, I can probably talk to Joyce now. So we should probably do that. Is there like a quick way to get anywhere? Oh yeah, okay, great. I'll travel there. Awesome. Still have to find that drunk's... A musty smell emanates from the air brand. Huh, interesting. Alright. Let's go find... So we gotta find your husband eventually. I don't know where he is. I feel like my mustache is gonna grow back eventually. Hey Joyce, I brought my ID.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Found my badge.
By love, you did.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
How about you share your information on the lynching, now that you've seen his badge?
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them.
Fair.
I am glad to hear that. Because let me tell you, we are in dire waters. The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile? Tea, perhaps?
I talked to Everett.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Finally, time to choose sides.
I didn't.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually, corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, Verm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
I really didn't like that man.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt Verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
I like you, but you're also kind of a snake.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
I helped them turn out the heat on the borscht.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
The cook makes strikers drunk.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
I turned it down.
Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down. For the sake of our professional relationship. And because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else? Of course, detective. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Anything about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
How's looking at this photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
You like your boat?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with
I'm
the murder.
sorry!
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Not a lot of people on boats there.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
I thought we were on Revenshaw.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
And I still haven't seen anybody else on the boat.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Do you have a license for the boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Good.
Okay, I'll go talk to more people. Clearly, you are not going to talk to me about anything. Great. I have a paint can, don't I? Wait.
Paintbrush? The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
I am defacing property!
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really bad one we are supposed to solve.
Alright, alright.
Trying to sneak up on.
Maybe if I talk to her again. There's the balcony. Hello. Do you like my painting?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I mean, it's not bad. Alright. So I need to figure out if the motorway guys are delivering drugs. And I'm not sure how to do that. I guess I'll talk to them again? Do you have any suggestions?
Yes?
I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps.
I knew I shouldn't have shaved. I knew it. I'm an idiot.
No, it's okay, I guess. I may have preferred the mutton chops. They sort of seem to cover the. Either way, good on you. You were saying? What do you want to know?
Now that we expected the scene, I want to know more about the pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a strike over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So what's so special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
So you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent in my station. And I'm a drunk. You've seen my handiwork. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by message.
No.
Okay, you know what? Actually, no, I'm not an augury.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now. Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up, like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
So, do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
You're my best friend! No, don't shout that in his face. He would not like that. All right, let's talk to the roundabouts again. See, I have some unspent skill marks.
Looking for something? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some apples.
Cover story?
Look, as detective. I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko picked apples.
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of him on this. He's put up the wall of racism.
You said something about the rights of privileges and lorrymen.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
And what's that?
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious.
So you're in a Carter's Guild.
Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice ain't no laughing matter. Yeah, they're a big deal. Like someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches. Before machines.
So, garbage man?
Not at all. We're part of a guild and everything, huh? It's very ancient. Very prestigious.
Union?
Hell no. It's a guild. Invitation only. Unions work for the rich fucks. They're basically the same. Been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit, but you can't replace experience. Trusting street thugs.
Alright, where's that other dude? He's over here.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Empathy.
What's up?
Okay.
Still here. Stuck in this damn...
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
What's troubling you, man?
Man, nothing's troubling me. Just the usual Lorman tropes and hopes. The road and the rhymes. This jam ain't helping either.
That all the beans you got, Tommy? Damn. It really is hard to talk. Man to...
Okay. That didn't work. Go try Cuno again. Unless I roll double sixes, I don't think it's getting anywhere.
Cuno saw you wield that can. Sweet graffito action, pig. Cuno likes that delinquent shit.
Papa's bad to the bone, Cuno. Right into the core.
Cuno's part is. You're just shit at life. Now what's your case with Cuno?
It's not Cuno. It's Cuno S.
Cuno!
Fuck you whispering about?
Psst.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
If Cuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Cuno look bad in this.
God, she's out of the hair. She's fucked up.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Cuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Cuno not tell ya? Cuno told ya. Cuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Cuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
What do you mean she smoked someone?
Cuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before, but right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
Well, she has Cuno. That would explain things.
Fucking yeah. Cuno knows you don't want to face this right now. This dark shit. Cuno faces this shit every day. Makes Cuno's skin crawl. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
How many?
Forget Cuno said that. Cuno was just shitting. Cuno was just running his mouth. Cuno's stupid like that.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower, but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children. The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
She got anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Cuno wasn't around, and C was with Cuno. Look, Cuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Has she killed other children?
Cuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Cuno, that's it. That's what Cuno is starting to think, yeah.
You say she's insane.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit.
Kuno's gonna get shanked by this little girl. I had to remove the cat. Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Cuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Cuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Cuno went out. I don't know. Someone left the door open. Cuno comes home, and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Cuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Cuno. Shit's all on Cuno.
Cuno-S, two of a kind.
Why is she called Cuno S?
'Cause she fucking looks like Cuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Cuno told you, this shit was psycho killer.
What's the language he's using?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people, or some shit. Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible,
They have red
really.
hair people there?
You mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do. The Suruese have that ginger gene. Sure, interesting things aren't important. Only your cop thing is.
Kuno, how are you dealing with this?
How's Cuno dealing? Cuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Cuno's got this shit under control.
If you need backup, I'm here for you.
Listen. C is Cuno's go-to. Cuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Cuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Understand.
All right. Now we can do business. Yeah, What do you want? Cuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Cuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Cuno. Cuno made him respect the Cuno. You respect the Cuno, you get all kinds of shit. Cuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Cuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Cuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. That's right. Cuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
I found your shack.
Yeah, did you fuck in there?
What's with the tube of magnesium, Cuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, whatever. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Cuno goes through like a tube a day, and you look like you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Cuno. He's gonna use it against you, Cuno.
I know magnesium. I rock it all the time.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
What's with the pig head?
Oh, that? Cuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Cuno demo tape.
Demo like a musician?
Yeah, Cuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Cuno's a cop killer.
And the powder?
That's where Cuno gets his daily hit of electric. Cuno Shazam. Cuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning.
Nope.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Cuno about his kingdom.
So you are running an errand and illegal narcotics, Cuno?
Cuno gets it from his dad. Cuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Cuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Cuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Cuno's door. Streets going mad. Cuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it. Dirty popo man is you. In there is Cuno's violent dad on steroids. Cuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Who's your dad, Cuno?
Cuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Half of what?
A baggie, but like in this vial.
That's half a gram.
Half a
Yeah,
gram.
half a G. Want it or not? Okay. Cuno's listening.
Alright.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Cuno. Cuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Cuno when he's out. Just get in the apartment building. Cuno knows you already fucked your way in. Cuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Cuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckers.
I don't like how this is going.
That's it. Next time Cuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
Ralphie said we're gonna take your drugs away from a minor.
Okay then.
Cuno doesn't...
Okay, I just offered to offer child's father Is there anything else?
What do you see?
I'm not gonna give the child drugs. He's had enough drugs.
An old called East Delta Commerce Center. This must, whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier. All right, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner. There's a light buzz, a strange metallic taste. There's the static.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Last time we talked, there was some confusion.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
I just wanted to explain myself.
It's you. My God, I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait, is she?
Didn't you already say that the last time we talked?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand.
Is it a recording?
You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Is this some kind of joke?
Doesn't matter what I say, you're just gonna continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box. Your hands are getting cold and your breathing becomes visible, forming small silvery puffs in the air.
Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're recording.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder. Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to this. Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going. A phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds. No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow, crawling inside your head. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways, guttering.
So, it was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
Wait, a recording trapped in circuitry?
Mm-hmm. I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Maybe sometime later.
Something weird just happened to me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
That is true. You ring the door. What an ominous... All you hear is you ring the doorbell. You wait for a minute. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a light.
Alright, so that is everybody. So you don't have any more dialogue to go through.
Looking for something?
She probably doesn't have any more dialogue.
Is this about the...
The tear machines. Your bottles clunk into...
Very slowly. You're not gonna talk to me. Are you?
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Let's talk about our right to work. Honest men, we came in.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big? We were promised work.
The physically impressive.
What's it to you?
I thought you looked real familiar for a second.
No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work.
Sweet. I know bars. I've been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar?
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
pretty okay as far as lies go.
I've heard of it. Are you lying?
We're done here. I have a strike to break. Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I fear further inquiries.
Things are busy enough.
Maybe.
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
Honest men, and we came here.
I have a question.
You think they follow because I'm... When a bunch of beats me.
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. His shirt is far too small. He ignores your... Silence is the answer.
What's it to you? Big mess, caused by union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can...
We're all workers, right? Worked at...
Pretty okay as far as life.
Uh-huh. There's a lot.
He's probably working for Everett, for sure.
A lorry stuck in the windows are fumes of heavy fuel oil. The driver, a large metal... The back...
Racist nationally. Likely, yes.
Alright. How do I get this thing away from my head?
The woman still no response.
Alright, still not answering questions. Alright, Jesus. I guess going inside? Like, what else could I explore in here?